Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Sigma Times News, the most trustable and informative news network on the entire realm. Today we are going to be talking about a few different things. We're going to be talking about the elections that are coming up soon, a suspected crime of Adam, or Junior Red Dragon, I'm pretty sure his username. And we're also going to be talking about the Alcatraz prison, and a special thing is happening in this news broadcast. We're going to be having an interview with the vice president of Sigma Kingdom himself, which is going to be a subsection of the news, or you could also find the full interview on the YouTube channel. But let's get straight into your news broadcast today. Hello everybody, I am here at High Taper Settlement. I am at the old Sigma Times News HQ in High Taper Settlement, and we could see here that there's been an explosion happening. And also, if we go to this other building right here that's also in High Taper Settlement, an explosion happened here too. You could find a bunch of evidence on the Discord, but the person with the username Junior Red Dragon, also known as Adam as his real life name, has said that quote-unquote 40 creepers spawned and they blew up the building. In my opinion, this is a blatant lie, and he either purposefully put TNT or accidentally did it and was just trying to cover it up by saying that that it was quote unquote it was not his fault. That is basically all the information that I have. You can find more information on the Minecraft chat April 25th at around 6 to 7 p.m. And there will be a bunch of evidence there if you want to learn more, but that wraps up this segment. Congress and mayor elections are coming soon to SK. I'm pretty sure in around 2 weeks, or at least just early May, and these elections will take place. If I don't know how I have my notes, but if you're running, there should be more information on the Discord, or you can DM Fernboy, Brick Battleman, or I'm pretty sure you can try and DM Skizzer now. But that wraps up this segment. This was just a quick reminder of elections coming up soon. I am here at the site of the island where the new Alcatraz type prison in Sigma Kingdom is going to be built. This is one of the infrastructure updates, so they can keep dangerous criminals in a better prison away from the main population. I'm actually going to show a better picture of it. We can see it's a huge island right here. We can see it's like spanning like from there all the way to where you can't even see it on this chunk anymore. There's going to be a huge prison here, and I'm actually going to do another episode where I talk about the prison. I'm going to give a tour from a tour. Actually, we're going to go straight into the next thing, which is actually an interview with the vice president of Sigma Kingdom. I'm going to go into that right now. Hello.
All right.
Okay, we're doing an interview with the what are you, the vice president of?
Yes, I am.
So we're doing an interview with the vice president of Sigma Kingdom. Okay.
All right.
So here's my first question. How does it feel like being the vice president of Sigma Kingdom?
I am honored that our president has chosen me to be his partner in power, and it is a highly important duty in our entire realm, because on top of that, I'll be charged of our court and with like foreign diplomatic relations with all other countries, territories. And I think this is an important job, and I'm so honored to be the person who's doing it.
So in your opinion, what would you say the biggest problem that the government is facing right now?
Right now, our biggest problem in our government right now is we kind of need like more buildings, more people to take on roles or departments, and that's why soon we are going to implement our congressional elections so we can have a congressional assembly. Right.
How do you and Savage like divide duties when like there's crisis among Sigma Kingdom? Like,
Yeah, well,
you know how the Empire did that thing? How did
yeah,
you
yeah.
respond to that?
I think what I just think what the Empire did was a very stupid decision because like I informed their people multiple times that we have the most powerful military, it's the most skilled players, and also have nuclear capabilities. But he crossed out all of those and decided to put TNT on a railroad used for his convenience. In response, Savage took on the duty on his own and completely wiped out the Empire. I did it a couple hours later. How I respond to us dividing power is I'm mainly in charge of like keeping good relations with countries, but if countries don't listen to us, Savage and Reboot X2 are in charge of serving them their punishment and giving them what they deserve.
Personally, without a government's like standpoint, what long-term vision do you have for Sigma Kingdom?
Well, I have a long-term vision that we will get more powerful and we get a bigger population, maybe have some more builds, and just like make the entire country more modern, more rich, and mainly just like and to mainly make the country stronger. Yeah.
So, with political parties saying that they're going to be introduced,
Yeah.
what do you think? How do you think this will change how SK is governed? Will it have like a divide between people who support one political party over another?
All right. Well, I think there are going to be 5 main political parties, or 3. Probably going to be 5. It's going to be our Justice Party, our Freedom Party, our Independent Party, which I would personally count as a party, and then it's our Communist and our Socialist parties. Obviously, the Freedom and the Justice parties are going to be our 2 most popular parties. They're going to be the 2 main parties. I think this could create possible divide within the people because both parties have like different views than others. And in our upcoming Sigma Times articles, we're going to explain what they are. But I'm hoping this like can't make our country too divided to wars, and then if we're divided, that could possibly cause a civil war, which we do not want at all. We want our country to actually be a united country, not a divided one. But we are hoping this can allow voters to pick candidates with views that they agree with, and like not just like a mystery candidate.
This kind of leads into my next question here. How will the government ensure that political disagreements don't disrupt stability in Sigma Kingdom?
Yeah, well, if there is violence, like assassination attempts, violence, griefing, we can deploy troops so I can go handle it. We are obviously hoping this does not happen and hoping our country can be united. But if there ever is such a circumstance, we will always be prepared to take out the threat, no matter the party. If someone is posing harm to the people and to our country, they will be punished.
Okay. What message do you have for citizens who are unsure which party to support?
Well, here's my personal message. Just like vote for like what you agree with. And with our upcoming articles that isn't coming out soon, we're gonna explain what these parties' ideologies are. Obviously, people know what independent, communists, and socialists are, but for the Freedom and the Justice Party, it was already partially explained in our first article, but it's going to be explained in depth in the second one. For voters, I just say vote with who you trust to be in power. Don't because it's not a popularity contest. It's like on who has better views, and that is what we're aiming for.
Like what they agree with?
Yes.
Okay. So we've seen in the past couple of days that many people have moved to Sigma Kingdom. How is the government preparing? Are they gonna make more real estate, or how do you guys?
Yes, right now, our government is gonna actually turn everything in this inner wall to be more buildings, more industrial buildings, and more government buildings. But for new players, they're gonna be moved into one big district where they can all live together because we want new players to all connect with each other, especially in the upcoming elections. So, and obviously our government can provide real estate if needed.
Are there any new infrastructure projects planned to support incoming residents?
Well, right now that new district is upcoming, but for just basic infrastructure things that are coming, obviously Enderman Farm. We're gonna build a prison, like a top security prison. We're gonna build a Congress building, and we're gonna build another inner wall building, Enderman Farm. So yeah, we have a lot of things planned.
Like quality of life.
What?
Like quality of life things.
Yeah, just to make it more official and better. People, obviously, if any harm is threatened on us, our military will interfere.
So I have there's some questions about the new server and the mega build.
Yeah. Alright.
So, excuse me. So how is the mega build gonna be in spawn? What is this used for?
So right now that I'm not on top of that. If you have more questions, I should ask them rebooted. But for all I know, it's gonna be a spawning in lobby where players will be introduced to our server that is coming out soon. Also, speaking of the new server, we're planning on doing a vote for the server name soon.
So here's the next question.
Alright.
You said that there's a no build zone, 300 blocks out from the mega build, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, because all we're planning to do there is probably add some more trees back, probably custom trees, and make space for that build, and that's really all of that we're planning on putting in the spawn area.
So it's meant to benefit players, correct? New
Yeah, well,
players,
it's meant to be a lobby to introduce new players to our server.
What would you say to players, because I've heard this before, what would you say to players who feel the restrictions are too strict with a no build zone in those blocks?
I personally don't think spawn should really be touched, but this build is gonna benefit all new players, so I see that as an exception. Why we don't want it there is because we want to preserve spawn and keep it nice, keep it good. I don't care if there's drama out at spawn. I just don't want it in spawn, and for now that is gonna be enforced.
So is there any events happening to celebrate the server opening?
Yes, there are. So we are planning our government is planning to do a server opening festival in SK after it opens sometime in early May or late April, and it's gonna have prizes, money, all stuff like that to celebrate our realm turning into a Java plus Bedrock server.
What types of activities can be expected from the event, from the festival?
Yeah, well, obviously, right now it's not set in stone for all the activities, but there's gonna be PvP fighting, archery, golf, and so much more fun activities open to the entire realm.
Okay. I also have some personal questions about like your
Yeah.
your what do you call it? Your So what motivated you to become the vice president of Sigma Kingdom?
Well, from the start in December 2023, for a while it was just me and Savage MC turning our tiny little village that we used to have that was like 1 or 2 houses into this empire we have now. This industrial superpower. I have never really liked to take credit. I've always gave credit to Savage because he was like what encouraged us to like do all these big projects. Because if it weren't for him, this server could have been scrapped, but Savage kept on motivating me to play on it, and soon I got in, and then we started grinding. I am honored that Savage chose me to be his second in command, and I will not let him or our country down.
How do you handle disagreements between like the government positions?
Well, for a while it was like almost like unanimous, like between me and Savage. But after we started making our government a bit more official, we had to give people roles, and Savage chose me to be his vice president. I'm very thankful, and he also chose Rebooted to be our Secretary of War, which is also an insanely important role because Reboot X2 is going to be in charge of the most powerful military on the entire server, and I am so honored that I was chosen to have this position.
That wraps up my questions.
All right.
Thanks for coming on to the interview.
All right. Thank you.
I'm Stamina Man 1927, and that was your news. Remember, watch Sigma Times News, the most trustable and informable news network of all. Remember, stay strong, stay healthy, stay informed. Sigma Kingdom News.